happened. You notice I'm not on my computer. I'll explain it in a second. I don't even know if I'm public yet. I don't see anybody on here because I'm on my phone. I might have to go into the settings and make sure that it's actually set to public. And I don't think it's set to public. So let's see here. Mm. Oh, yeah, we got Avery here. Okay, it is set to public. Wow. Okay, we got to give a couple minutes for people to come in here because I am late. Um, and I shouldn't have been late. Explain that in a second. And it sucks because we got a bunch of Knight Rider themed stuff out for you guys. Got the Chrome Chase out and everything because we're going to talk about the Knight Rider by Tomy, the 110 scale release. Let me show you guys what happened here. So I come home. Well, firstly, I'm on my way home, just waiting for a few people to come. So I'll tell you guys what happened tonight. I almost couldn't come do the live tonight because I spent the day, you guys know, with my brother. I was up early, this and that. On the way home, everything's fine. I take the train, get my car, everything's fine. I stop at Walmart on the way home to grab a couple things. I start not feeling too well. I'm like, what's wrong with me? I start sweating profusely, okay? I'm really not feeling good. I'm like, wow, what's going on? Did I forget to take my the prednisone, the steroid? Am I having withdrawals? I don't know what it was. Got here at 9 o'clock or 8:30, laid down for an hour, and I was fine. So I got up. I'm fine. Great. I can do the live. Thank goodness, because we've missed a bunch of them. Then I go to get on the computer here, and for some reason it had locked me out. And I went to go back in, and it wiped everything because it was asking for an old password previous to this one, and I didn't have it. And it's like, okay, well, look at that though, nice, eh? Not a big deal because I don't keep anything on that computer, thank goodness. It's not a big deal, but still a pain in the butt because it was making me do all the security stuff. Like it's 9:55 and it's making me try to sign in and all this other stuff, sending shit to my phone to verify it was me. Like I don't even know why it did all that, but it did it. Maybe somebody tried to hack my email. I don't know, but something weird happened there. Okay, who do we got here so far? Dog Whisper, did you know that the heart of the penis is made of the same muscle? I did not know that. I mean, Nate. Hey, Nate, how you doing? Luigi's in the house. Hey, Luigi. Two black labs. Hey, buddy. So you guys notice I just explained it to Avery. I don't know if you guys heard it. I got a bunch of you coming in now. Um, I left a PC at my dad's. I hope it doesn't work. It's full of Asian. Okay. So yeah, hey buddy, Leo. So yeah, it's weird because like I said, guys, this stream almost didn't happen tonight. On my way home, I come home back home from Toronto, the Blue Jays game with my brother, and all of a sudden, like I make it all the way back here on the train, everything's fine. I get to Walmart to grab a couple things, and I start sweating profusely. I was not feeling good. I could barely drive back to the house, and I'm thinking I promised a live and they've been canceled and everything. No matter what, I've got to do this. Like I was stressed. I came back here, got to the house at 8:30, and I crashed until 9:30. Get up and I go to log into the laptop. I set up Knight Rider cars all nice and everything for the live. And the laptop had locked me out. It made me reset everything and do a password recovery and everything else. And it's 9:55 and it's making me do all this. And I'm like, why is it doing this? You know what I think it is? I noticed that the power was unplugged. The laptop was completely dead. Maybe that had something to do with it because when I went to turn it on, I was like, what the hell? And I noticed it was unplugged and dead. So got 12 of us on here. Okay. Well, good thing is I said screw the computer. I was thinking, what should I do? Should I cancel it altogether or just jump on my phone? I just jumped on my phone. So don't mind this, guys. It doesn't look as fancy as it usually does with my set behind me, but it was the only way I could do the live. So now that we have enough people here, we got to talk about the heart of the matter here. We got a new release coming out, Knight Rider, and it's die cast. It's not plastic like the ramen toy ramen racer. It's die cast. We know from the past they do killer stuff because of the DeLorean that they did. You guys remember Dale's DeLorean? He was nice enough to send me a bunch of photos to show you guys. So we know they have a good track record of doing movie cars. They've already released teasers. They've got behind the scenes stuff. I'm gonna put a link in the description. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna put a light on here. I'm gonna put a link in the description of this video for you guys, um, so you guys could sign up. Anybody can sign up to order this thing. It's gonna be out, I believe, in September. So it gives you some time to save up your money. Um, this thing's gonna go into super pursuit mode. Like I guess at the push of a button automatically. It all lights up and everything like that. The really special thing about this new Knight Rider release that's coming out, guys, this is what's got me going nuts like a kid at Christmas. It's got voice recognition. So unlike the Hot Wheels Elite version that talks, you can talk to this and it'll talk back to you. It's like totally futuristic in that way, and you could display it in ski mode. One of the things that got me the most excited about my Hot Wheels Super Elite DeLorean was the fact that it came with the little clear plastic so I could display the DeLorean in hover mode. And this car comes with a similar little clear plastic piece, and the car can be displayed in what's called ski mode. It's when the car is up on two wheels. That's what they called it on the show back in the 80s, ski mode for some reason. But the car can be displayed in ski mode. Just so much good about this car. Like I said, it's 1 of 10 scale, guys. Now, I made a big revelation about this the other day. You guys know I'm going to check comments in a sec, guys. I'm not ignoring anybody. I just don't want to lose my train of thought on this. Now, here's my overall thought on this, okay? If I can order this guy, I'm going to definitely order one, guys. I'm going to do everything in my power to try to get one. Because this replaces, in my opinion, this replaces the bucket list Hot Wheels Super Elite DeLorean, okay? For many reasons. It looks to be a more superior car. The Hot Wheels Super Elite DeLorean, there's one on Marketplace for $2,000. There's a bunch on eBay for $1,500. Somebody mentioned that back in July they were selling them for $1,000. But the thing is, at this point, even if somebody said, Neil, I'll give you a good deal, I'll sell you one for $600, I don't want it. Like, when this thing comes out, that's going to just bottom. Like, don't get me wrong, I would still love a Super Elite because the rest of my collection's 1 of 18 scale. That's the only shitty part, guys, is even if I get this 1 of 10 scale, I'm still going to yearn for that 1 of 18 scale Super Elite. But I think that this is going to force the value of those Super Elites down a little bit because it's a more superior car. It's bigger. It does more stuff. It's a no-brainer, right? Like I said, if somebody came to me tomorrow with one of those physically, came to the Cowie Diecast Museum, knocked at the door and said, Neil, this is sealed from the factory. I'll sell it to you for $600 right now. I wouldn't take it because I'd say, well, no, because I'm going to get the Tomy one. And then I would take that 500 Canadian that it's probably going to cost me. Because here's the thing, guys, it's $399 US, okay? But that's the low price. Like that's not with the duty, taxes, anything like that, depending where you live, shipping costs and all that. That is the price before it's out the door type thing. You know what I'm saying? Um, $399 US for anybody that's been wondering. And it's not out yet. You cannot order it yet. because it's a pre-release. I put something on Facebook, guys, and it's funny that I put a picture of the new one. You guys that are on my Facebook see the post. I've already made $10 off that post. But there's a bunch of comments that are saying, several people, where can I order one? Where can I order one? You can't order it yet. The thing is, you have to. What I would do right now to be ready, guys, is they have the backer program thing, whatever. I can't remember what you call it. The crowdfund thing. You sign up for your backer membership, whatever it is, and you sign up. I'm gonna put a link so you guys could sign up to all this, and then they will email you stuff. You get behind the scenes stuff about the car, them building the car, everything. Like it's pretty cool stuff, guys. They kind of try to get you involved with it. You know what I mean? Sorry, guys. That might be what got me sick actually, because at the stadium, my brother goes to get pop or asks me if I want something. I said, "Yeah, get me a Pepsi." Oh, well, if they don't have Pepsi, will you drink Coke? I guess, and that could be why my body doesn't like that. Somebody asked me a good question about this new release today, and I didn't know the answer of it. They asked how that compares to the fan home Knight Rider. I don't know anything about that one, guys. I know that it's one that came in pieces. I've never seen a finished one in person. I don't even think I've seen pictures of a finished one. I'm gonna have to look into that. All I know is there was one time I found out that they came out with that fan home one. I looked it up. I seen that it was a monthly thing where you had to order parts of it. I seen the cost of it. I was like, no thanks. I would rather just pay $3.99 whatever and get, you know what I mean? But that's just me. So I'm gonna get caught up on the comments here, guys. I wasn't ignoring anybody. I just did not want to lose my train of thought. Sorry, guys, if it looks like I'm staring at you. Hi, Emmy Nate again, buddy. Good to see you today. Leo Treasure Hunt 2025. Hello. Was wondering about you if you were streaming. Yeah, I would not have missed it tonight. And I was sick as a dog, Nate, earlier, and I don't know why. I don't know why. I was even worried I might have had food poisoning because we ate at the restaurant. Not insulting the restaurant in the Sky Dome, but we ate in there. Tomy and KITT, yes, two black labs. I am so this release, guys. This is the most. Hello, Kevin. How you doing, my friend? And Luigi, you would like Nate because he's actually a very, very knowledgeable with this stuff. He's like a younger version of myself, actually, but he's a little bit more knowledgeable about a lot of it. But this release is I haven't been this excited about a release in a long time, guys. Like I'll be honest with you. Um, uh, you know what sucks is I wanted to do this on the computer because then it's in the 16 by 9 format because I had a bunch of pictures. I was actually going to pull this down tomorrow and re-edit it with a bunch of photos of the car. That way, when people come back to watch, they can see the pictures and see what I'm talking about. So that sucks. But I mean, this is the most excited I've been. Like, even the pictures of it in Super Pursuit mode. They released pictures of it yesterday, actually. They're kind of like the stock photographs, you know what I mean? But they released them yesterday of the car in Super Pursuit mode and all that. And that's what I put on my Facebook, but it looks darn good, guys. If you can afford it, I say go for it. This is your chance. Put it this way. The Hot Wheels Super Elite Knight Rider that was the top of my bucket list before, guys, I told you, even if you people are selling it for $1,000 now, that didn't cost that much when it came out. Not nearly. Not nearly, okay? This is your chance to get on the ground floor to get something like this. Because once this is sold out, in a year, 2, 3 years, the price is going to be doing the same thing as all the other stuff on the secondary market. This is your chance. I also gave a link on my Facebook earlier, a pre-order link. One of 18 scale Gran Torino from the movie by that IXO models, XO models, whatever it is. They've done the 1 of 18 scale now. Somebody in comments said, "Yeah, you're just using old tooling from some company," but they said no, it's brand new tooling for this, and it looks good, guys. And seeing the price of it before it hits the secondary market, like you could pre-order that in 1 of 18 scale. I think it's just a little over $100 Canadian, um, which is a big difference from what you see on the secondary market. So it's always good to get in on the ground floor whenever you can. And this thing with the Tomy Knight Rider, this is a chance to do just that. And like I said, I am going to do my best to try to order it. If I have to, guys, I'll sell my Back to the Future truck. That's how serious I am. And you know I love that truck. It's a limited edition truck, but it's not just all hyped up. Like it's gorgeous. It really is a beautiful truck. I will sell that truck if I have to get this car, guys. Like I want this that bad. I'll try to hit up a loan out of my brother or something. You know what I mean? Like I'll do whatever it takes to try to get this car. I mean, wow. So that's it. I wanted you guys to know, whoever is thinking about ordering this thing, if you can afford it, it's a lock. It's just like the Back to the Future truck. You can't lose. You can't lose. Look at what that Hot Wheels Super Elite Knight Rider offers. It's awesome and all that other stuff, guys. I'm not knocking it. The only thing I'm knocking is the secondary market price of it. It didn't make sense before, but now it really doesn't make sense, does it? Like you can get a bigger car, a much bigger car that offers way more stuff, even if it's $1,000 for half of the price. So what are you gonna do? That's I cannot stress enough that if you guys can get this thing, try to order it, because the DeLorean that they did, the Back to the Future DeLorean, I haven't heard a single complaint on that thing, not a single complaint. And I've seen photographs of it myself, and I fell in love with it. I fell in love with it, and that was one of the things I said. How the hell do you guys order these things? And Dale was nice enough to explain it back then. You know what I mean? So now I know. So now we don't miss this stuff, and now we try to get it instead of missing it and finding out afterwards, and having to buy it from Centennial Night Scalper because we missed out, right? Um, yeah. Anybody in the comments going to be ordering this thing? I'm going to look in the comments. I know that there's a few that are going to be ordering. Oh yeah, you told me you got the Kyosho, the Italian job. They make nice stuff, my friend. Yeah, it's $400, Luigi and Avery. It is $400, but look what it has to offer. I mean, the Ramen Toys, Ramen Racer General Lee, guys, I love the way it looks. I wouldn't buy it a second time. For what I paid for it, I would not order it a second time. Sorry, Ramen Toys, but the price doesn't match the bang for the buck. This does. Like this is diecast. It's basically, it is the same price as the Ramen Toys General Lee. When it all comes out in the end with the taxes and duty and all that, they're about the same price. And yeah, have a totally different feel about the Tomy Knight Rider than the Ramen Toys General Lee. Like I said, I own a Ramen Toys General Lee. I love it. Am I ordering it again for almost $500 Canadian? Hell no. They're coming out with Knight Riders soon, 1 of 12 scale. I showed you guys pictures of that on my Facebook. As soon as I seen the pictures of that, you know what I said to my friend Dave H? I said, well, that sucks. And he said, well, why does it suck? I said, because I'm not going to pay $500 for that. Like, after ordering the General Lee, they would have to like for me to buy that 1 of 12 scale Ramen Toys Knight Rider, as cool as it is, they would have to bring that price down quite a bit, guys, quite a bit. And that's why I'm saying that with the Tomy one, it's not as bad as you think for the price. The bang for the buck is there. Yeah, I can't stress that. And when once these are done, the price, you guys know what's gonna happen. I mean, the price gets jacked up so stupid it gets to the point where nobody's even gonna buy it. You know what I mean? So just checking in. I want to see if anybody else is ordering it. Do you have the Death Proof Nova from? No, but I would love to check it out, Kevin. And it's funny you mentioned Novas because we just well, you probably seen it, but we just did Night Before Nova. But that is one that I would love to check out because I've seen pictures of it. Knight Rider Heritage 118, 450 on eBay. That's what I'm talking about, Luigi. That's what I'm talking about. And new collectors will look at that and say 450. That must be a quality one because you got what you pay for, right? And then they buy it, and that's an entry level. Like they're gonna buy it. The hood doesn't open. You know what I mean? Like they look awesome in photographs. Like I showed you guys, I have a Heritage Herbie, and the Heritage Herbie looks awesome in photographs, but the hood doesn't open, and it's lacking a little detail in the interior. Um, so yeah, that's another sad thing about when people do that is people coming into the hobby. I know a lot of people say, oh, they have to do their homework and stuff like that, blah blah blah. But it makes you think you're getting a quality item because you're paying out the wazoo, right? I Speaking of quality items, guys, I seen something today that I walked away from pretty quick, and it was gorgeous. You guys, if you've seen the YouTube community post, the guy at the that local diecast show today, I got video of it. I'll show you guys video. But the guy at the local diecast show had a vintage Ertl Dukes of Hazzard. It's called the County Playset, and it comes with 5 different cars. It's got like the it's got Cooter's truck. It's got like the General Lee. It's like the whole set of them basically. And it was in decent shape. I say decent to good because it had some shelf. It wasn't mint, but it was good condition. And they asked how much the guy wanted for it because I was curious about it. I said, see how much he wants for that. 350. And I was like, no thanks. Well, like, because I know Ertl like the back of my hand, right? Like the guy, and as soon as he said it, he started saying, "Well, it's you don't see it around, blah 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 blah." And I hadn't even rebutted him. I just said, "Okay," you know what I mean? But yeah, I was like 350, like that's almost a 110 scale Knight Rider. You know what I mean? Like that's a few dollars less than that. So it's just you got to think of the bang for the buck sometimes with this kind of stuff. I could give that guy 350 for that vintage Duke stuff. That if I really wanted to hunt that down, I could get it cheap. It would take me a minute because those are not growing on trees in that condition. But I would find one eventually. But then I could get something way, way better in that Tomy Knight Rider. And that's what I'm talking about. Bang for the buck with this. The bang for the buck is with this Tomy Knight Rider. 1 of 10 scale. I'm very excited about it, guys. And like I said, I'm gonna bend over backwards to try to get this thing. Even if I've got to sell something I love, because the way I look at it, you sell something you love to get something you love more. You know what I mean? But who knows? I don't even know why I have to. I keep saying I have to sell something. Like it's not like I don't have a job or anything. Okay. Just check it. Oh, G's in the house. Hey, buddy. G, we're just talking about that new 1 of 10 scale Knight Rider and how you might think it's nuts because of the price. Oh, Molly's in the house. Hey, Molly. If Molly's in the house, Max is probably somewhere in there. So I was just talking about the 1 in 10 scale Knight Rider. It's $399 US. a lot of people, because that is a high price. It's a lot of money for me. I know that because it's almost $500 Canadian with all the duties and everything else probably. But for bang for the buck, it's you can't beat it. Like people are the Hot Wheels Elite Night, the Super Elite Knight Rider, the one that lights up, plays the theme music and all that stuff. I was just telling these guys, even if somebody showed up at my door right now, like there's people trying to sell them for 2,000, 1,500, 1,000. If I got a knock at the door right now, and that's a bucket list on my bucket list for cars, and a guy said I'll sell you this for $600 right now, I'd say no because of the Tomy one coming out. It's bigger, it's better. This thing has voice recognition. This Knight Rider, it's gonna like you can talk to it, and it's gonna respond to you. Like it's not just like you know what I mean? Like it's not like the Kenner talking kit where you press the license plate and it says phrases. Like this thing is actually gonna respond to you and stuff like that. I think it's the old first diecast ever to do something like that where it'll respond back to you. You know what I mean? Like it's just a really exciting project, and I read all about it with their Tomy Insider thing. That's another thing. You sign up, become a Tomy Insider. But I'm gonna put all that info in the description of this video for you guys. That way, if you are interested, you can sign up, and you're not gonna miss this pre-release. Because I know myself, this is why I'm always on here talking about new releases, guys. I used to be that guy that would say to Dave, why do we never hear about this until it's too late? You know what I mean? Somebody would post something special, for example, 2 years ago, the NORAD General Lee, if that was 2 years ago, I'd have missed it. And then I would have been like, wow, how did we miss that? You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't want you guys to be what I used to be a couple years ago, missing all this stuff and saying after the fact, damn it, I wish I knew about that. You know what I mean? Then it at least gives you guys, holy smokes, 18 of us, 7 likes. Everybody hit like for retro, please. Boom! I don't know if you guys noticed it at the Blue Jay game today. I was out of place. I was sitting in the rich people seats. I didn't feel, that was weird. Well, there were good seats though. Um, but yeah, anyway, guys, joking aside, if you can get this, if you're a fan of Knight Rider, if you can swing it, I think that you should swing it. I think it's like the Back to the Future truck. I told you guys it was a lock. A few of you guys pulled the trigger and got it, and it was a lock. That thing is selling for, well, I know somebody personally that sold one of those Back to the Future trucks for over $400 because they're not available. They're not on the market anymore. They're in the secondary market now. You know what I mean? And this time we're on the end of it where we're getting the appreciation of the stuff. We're not getting screwed, you know? So that's good. That's a good thing. So yeah, if you can get this Knight Rider, get it. I can't say enough about it. I've been so excited about this thing. It's unreal. And for anybody saying, "Well, why does he keep talking about that Knight Rider kit?" This stream is supposed to be all about this new release, so I'm sorry if I'm bothering any of you guys. But that's what it was supposed to be about. And like I said, this stream almost did not. I love when I say smash like and you guys actually do it because the likes went up a bunch. Um, what was I gonna say? I was just gonna say something to you guys. I forgot my train of thought. Oh, this stream, to those of you that weren't here in the beginning, this stream wasn't supposed to happen tonight because, well, it was doomed actually. I got all the way back to Hamilton. I said, "Oh, I'm going to stop at Walmart on the way home before the stream. I need bagels, couple other things." I'm walking through Walmart. All of a sudden, I start sweating profusely. Really don't feel good. Get in my car, swerving all over the road. I don't know if it's because I didn't take my steroid and I took it later than usual because that's kind of how it felt. But I was worried I might have had food poisoning, guys. I got in here at 8:30. I said I'm going to lay down for an hour, try to feel better. And by the grace of God, I felt better. But then I go to log into the computer to get the stream going, find my computer unplugged, find that it had been completely dead, and it made me do a recovery on the computer. So at that point, I said, if I cancel this and say the computer, something's wrong with it, I'm sick, it's the truth, but I'm going to look like a bullshitter, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to do that. I just grabbed my phone and did it. But you guys seen at the beginning of the stream, I turned my phone around, showed you guys the computer. It's not like I was just sitting here, oh, those guys can wait, you know what I mean? No, I was feverishly trying to log in to get to you guys, so glad that I was able to make it tonight. Okay, just gonna check the comments here, guys, and then I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna let you guys go enjoy your night as well. But I just wanted to touch base to make sure all of you guys knew about this Tomy kit that's coming out. Retro loved your Nova. Do you have Death Proof Nova? No, I do not have Death Proof, but that is something that's on my list, actually, my friend. Because I did see that car and I do like it. I ordered the Back to the Future truck. Never received it yet. Oh! Did you order it from Automobile, Kevin? Because that's odd, because we got ours pretty quick. I'm hoping there's not an issue with your shipping or something. Because I think they were pretty quick with the shipping with that. And ours came mint and all that. You guys seen it. But Kevin, when that truck comes, you're going to be glad you got it, my friend, because that's something that you got in on the ground floor. And that's already, you haven't even got the truck physically yet, and it's appreciated. Like it's already got appreciation value, and it's still in transit to you. So I mean that was a good buy, my friend. Just making sure I don't miss any of you guys the comments, any questions, anything. I'm ordering kit. Good choice. 2 black labs. Good choice. Scott, how you doing, buddy? We were just talking about the 1 of 10 scale Knight Rider kit that's coming out. Right after this stream, I'm going to put, because it doesn't let me do it. It makes me just start the stream and edit the title and all that afterwards. So right after this stream, guys, give it about 10 minutes, and I'm going to put all the information to any of you guys that don't know where to go to order this thing. I'm going to put all the information here. So about 10 minutes after this stream, you guys will see all this. The kiddo, it's your birthday this month. Happy birthday. Upcoming birthday, the kiddo. Celine Dion or Shania Twain? Neither. Tom Green. Actually, you know what's funny? Actually, they're 2 Canadian singers, Celine Dion and Shania Twain. Obviously, you could tell I'm in Canada's. Funny thing about, I don't want to shit talk anybody or anything like that, but before I let you guys go, Canada's not very small, right? It's, well, compared to everywhere else, I guess, but Shania Twain has a brother that, believe it or not, I don't know if he still does now, but back in the 90s, used to get in a lot of trouble, and he was locked up in Ontario jails here quite a bit. And it was known that it was her brother. Yeah, just a little known fact, because probably people outside Canada don't know that, but I don't know why that would even be relevant, but it came to my head when I thought of her name, of people telling me stories about her brother and stuff, so. She has a brother that didn't do very well. Hopefully he cleared up his life, because I did, right? So. Just checking your comments, guys. Neil, did you enjoy the Jays game? I did. I really did, actually. I got some video of some stuff there for you guys as well. I did enjoy the game, though. I enjoyed the little things that they do, like firing the t-shirts. I'm going to be honest, guys. You guys are going to laugh, but they kept doing So if you guys watched the game today or watched the replay of it, I'm probably the only guy in that whole arena in a green Adidas jumpsuit. Well, I'm the only guy in that arena in a green Adidas jumpsuit. They've got great fans. Half of the people there had a Blue Jays jersey or a hat or something. Um, what was the point I was making? Oh, that cam where they go around every few minutes and they show people in the audience and you're actually on TV and you wave and stuff. I told my brothers, I said, I'm ready for that. If that comes on me, I'm doing something crazy. And my brother was like, if you give the finger, they're going to kick you out. It's a family friendly place. I was like, damn it. But yeah, I was waiting for that thing. I wasn't going to do anything too nuts. I was just going to look like a complete psychotic or something on the camera. Like just do my crazy eyes or whatever. Everybody else is smiling and then I'm sitting there like a friggin' nutcase. Okay. Scott. Yeah, you know what? We were just talking about that, Scott. I just mentioned that earlier in the stream. The Gran Torino, another place. If you're in Canada, you could pre-order that through one of the Quebec stores. Nice Car Diecast has it. Nice Car Diecast has that. I seen it today actually. So yeah, you could actually pre-order it. It is actually out. And yeah, Scott, that is something that I want to have a look at because apparently they people thought that they were just reusing a tooling, but they said no, it's a brand new one and it looks pretty nice. I mean, it looks pretty good. So I would love to check that out. I believe that is a sealed model though. If yeah, it would be a sealed model. I was gonna say we've never checked out IXO models before here, but you know what, guys? If you remember, we did. We checked out two heavyweights by IXO models a couple months ago, Roxy and Rexy. Remember we had 1 of 18 scale Roxy and Rexy by IXO, and I was impressed. Those were detailed out the wazoo. Ton of little detail on it, and it had stuff on it that looked like if you look at it, it's gonna break. Like just fine detailing, you know what I mean? But yeah, they did a great job on Roxy and Rexy, and I would that's in fact, you know what? That Torino, that's something that I might be able to actually order this month or next month because it's cheap enough. Because it's on this. I was just talking about getting it on the ground floor where I can afford it, so I might end up ordering one of those. But right now, my focus is on Tomy Knight Rider for sure. That's Sato Shania Twain's brother. You're. Oh yeah, I I know what you're referring to, Molly. Yeah, I was just talking about him getting in trouble. But like I said, wherever he is, I hope that because there's people that back in the Sioux that I grew up with that think that I should be dead now. You know what I mean, or in jail myself, or can't believe. Before I let you go, I'll tell you a little stigma that I had for years. So I've been gone away from home for 25 years. Okay, like before Facebook and all that other stuff, I was gone. For the first decade of my life, I had a stigma going on where I would go back to the Sioux and I would tell my friends in the Sioux, "Oh, what are you doing out there?" "Oh, I'm working," and I would be working, but I would be working and doing my hustle as well, right? But I would tell people in the Sioux that I'm working and doing well, and they think I was bullshitting them, that I was just out here doing what I was normally doing. And then I would tell people in Hamilton back then stories about my past life, and they'd be looking at me, and I'd just see that look in their eye like, oh, yeah, you're full of shit, you know what I mean? And it's like, it was just a double, kind of like a double whammy, you know? But now people in Hamilton know me now, and they've met people that I've been around and stuff like that. But yeah, it was just funny because I would be telling people back home I'm doing good, and they wouldn't even believe it. But now they believe it. So, but that's like I said, anybody can change. I did it. I even told my father that one time when he shit on one of my friends. I said, yeah, but I changed. You know what I mean? Like, you can't say the guy's never going to change because I did. You know, like, if you don't give people a chance, they're going to keep doing what they're doing. So, anyway, about that point, I hope he is doing well wherever he's at, and I hope he's still around, and I hope he changed his ways. Anyway, anybody can do it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I've done a lot better than I used to, Molly. I'll tell you that. I'm in the USA. I ordered my IXO Torino from 5 Diecast, supposed to ship in September. Oh, you got one coming down the pipe. That's killer. And 5 Diecast, guys, from what I've heard, 5 Diecast is a good place to order. I have not ordered from there myself because I'm in Canada. And you know, when you're trying to be cheap, you try to cut as much cost as you can. So you would order from a distributor. Like if you're in the States, you order from the States to cut back costs, right? I heard 5 Diecast is great to order from, and they usually have new stuff pretty quick. Like if it's a hot new item, like a General Lee or something, 10 to 1 they might have it. From what I've seen of 5 Diecast. I think they even had some Norev General Lees. When people missed the first run, they were ordering from 5 Diecast. So yeah, that's actually a pretty good place to order from. Let's see here. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to jump off here. We went longer than I thought. I hope I didn't bore any of you guys or go off track or talk too much about Knight Rider, but that's what we were supposed to be talking about. And like I said, anybody that needs the information, 10 minutes after this stream, you're going to see, or whenever it will allow me to do it, I'm going to put in the body of the video or in the comments the links from Tomy, like the insider stuff and all that. That way you can sign up and it'll be emailing you and telling you about this thing. And that way you don't miss it. You don't be a Neil from 2 years ago saying, how did I miss that? Anyway, guys, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being patient, waiting while we had some technical difficulties. Next stream, we will be back on the regular stream. Yeah, the computer's already reset. I just didn't want to wait for it to do it, so I just said, screw it, and we grabbed the phone. I'm not going to make you guys wait till 2 in the morning for the freaking computer. But you guys keep safe. I've got video footage, so I'm going to be putting up another video soon. Just thinking about to do a car with it, or just do the video going to Toronto, whatever. But a video in the next day or two, guys. Be safe. I'm on holidays this week as well. I've got holiday days coming. I didn't know that. The draw is going to be happening this week when I'm on time off because I'm going to be focusing on getting the draw done. So be safe, guys. Happy Saturday night and peace out.